going on, everybody? Late Ball TV, right as I go live. Ungrateful, man. No, I decided to take an extra set because at least the stream I'm looking at, I mean, I'm watching like Canada World Cup hype videos. I don't even know what I'm watching. So I feel like this game is actually not going to start right now. I did want to take this time, though, to look at the lineups and to see what ended up happening in the Colombia game. Yeah, it still says 10. I do see a couple Uzbeks in the stands. Where is this game being played, y'all? This game is being played in... What are you watching the game on, Jack? It is on TSN. I think it stands for True Sports Network. I actually don't know what it stands for. Let me see. All right. Well, anyways, Edmonton. Oh, that's sick. Okay. The conditions in Edmonton are really bad. Oh, the broadcaster said kickoff 20 minutes. LOL. So I'm guessing 9:15. Okay. All right. Well, let's do this the right way. Let's talk about the lineups first. That means we just have a lot of time to do this. Okay. So Crepeau, my freaking boy. Y'all know I'm Team Crepeau if you've been subscribed to the channel. So we got Crepeau. I usually go night mode, but I actually feel like I need to go Claro light mode here because I'm recording at night and y'all are not going to see me and I'm going to look like a vampire. Oh my Lord. You know what? Hold on, chat. Are y'all seeing this? Y'all seeing this right here? That's a pretty good looking back line, man. What is that? What is that? The return of Bombito, Alistair Johnston. What day is it? Is it Christmas Day? That was June 1st. Look at that. Wow. That is pretty cool to see. Okay, well, this just got super hype. I mean, honestly, for Canadians, I feel like you just want to see a good performance from those two guys. And of course, nothing happens to them. And I think we'll be feeling pretty good. Looking at the rest of the formation, Eustachio, Kone, Tejon moving out left. Interesting. Behind Liam Miller. Is this formation correct, y'all? I would have thought this. It almost looks like a 4-4-2 with Kyle Larin and Jonathan David. Is this formation correct? Sometimes the platforms get it wrong. Bombito back is a massive dub, though. Y'all better smash the like button on this stream. Marsh cooked? Question mark. Why would Jesse Marsh be cooked? Why would he be cooked? I feel like, I don't know. I think he's done well. Man just signed a 4-year extension. Very, very wrong. No, the formation is wrong. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I figured. Yep. I figured it was a 4-4-2. I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, Tejon is being a supportive midfielder to Liam Miller on the left-hand side? What is going on? Okay, I'm seeing some people standing on the field now. Everybody's got hoodies on. And maybe, is it really that cold or is it just wet? Is it cold and wet or just wet? Let's talk about the Uzbeks now. Husanov, Shermatov, Abdullayev in the back. Nemitov gets the starting goalkeeper. Okay, that's a little interesting to me. Safiev in 2026, man, that's just insane. Nezralev, very good player. I think you guys will enjoy watching him. Shukurov, Otubek Shukurov, my underrated Uzbek in the entire team. This guy's actually very, very good. Kamrabekov, twin Star Destroyers right here. Ganiev, Uranov, Shomordov as the triangle. Let's see the benches here. I'll start with the Uzbek bench, and then let's talk about the rest of this. Yusupov on the bench, that surprised me. Urazov on the bench as well. Don't really get that. I mean, if you're going to make a hot take and start him at the World Cup, why not do it now? Fazaleev, I would have liked to have seen him start. I mean, he didn't start any of the game. I don't even think he was included for the FIFA series for Uzbekistan. Like, why not? I don't know. Managers are weird. Looking at the... Oh, Ali Ahmed made the bench. Oh, that's very good news. I didn't really know what was going on with his injury. Is Promise David actually on the bench? Yo, Luke de Figueroa's made the bench too? Oh my God. Was Canada visited by a witch doctor? Like, did Calypso pop in here and just heal the entire... Everyone's torn hamstring was just healed? Wow. That is unbelievably good news. Like, honestly, I feel like Canadians will just take these guys being back. They could lose this game 2-0. I mean, obviously you don't want to, but you got your players back, man. That's huge. Did you watch Panama versus Brazil? Yes, I did, but only like minute 1 to minute 5, then like minute 40 to 45, then like minute 60 to 65. So I didn't even see all the highlights for the goals. I did see Igor Thiago's pretty impressive performance, Carlos Harvey's banger. I did see that highlight going around. I mean, truth be told, y'all, like truth be told, anyone clowning Panama for losing to Brazil in the Maracanã without their best player against a pretty full stack Brazil team, like, what did you want them to do? You wanted Panama to win? Oh, you only wanted them to lose by 1? I mean, come on, dude. Like, it was a 6-2. I thought they actually fought pretty hard in the first half, and then the second half it started getting pretty ugly. Conceded a penalty. I don't know. I mean, Korea lost 5-0. Recently, they lost, what was it, 4-1 in the round of 16 or 5-1 in the knockouts of the last World Cup. Come on, man. Brazil beat the crap out of Senegal, too. Come on, man. Is Cannavaro a good manager? I would say he's been pretty encouraging so far, is what I would say. Pretty encouraging with Uzbekistan so far. Was he a good manager before this? No. Seeing Uzbek lineup looks like Jack's family tree. That is true. Fazaleev actually could be my cousin. That's like the funniest part. It's completely believable. If I did like a 50K subs reveal and it was like, yeah, Fazaleev is my second cousin, I feel like a decent amount of you guys would be like, yeah, we knew that this entire time. Jack, gotta spam this question again. Are we getting a kit review video before the World Cup starts? Fire emoji. I think so. I recorded my Alexei Lawless Fox reaction today. So that will be out tomorrow. I'm going to do the midfield ranking video. And then I would like to do a kit one. And then I have a couple like podcasts, minimal edits, long form, vintage Deadball TV videos that I want to drop as well. That's kind of what the roll up is looking like. The kit video actually is filmed. I did it with Connor and Jake. It was very funny, but the editing is insane. And it's like an hour and a half long. So I'm kind of stalling on it. Jesse said, promise David is playing today. Wow. Okay. Go Uzbekistan. We actually got a pretty good split in the chat. We got 250 people watching me watch a guy play the guitar right before Canada versus Uzbekistan. If this is not proof that Deadball TV is a global movement now, I don't know what is. Will the match start soon? It looks, yeah. I mean, we got national anthems here, so this is probably 2 to 4 minutes away. These are good warm-up games for Canada. Who's the other warm-up game? Chat, who's Canada playing next? Hold on, I can try to see. Let me do some actual journalism myself. Y'all are probably going to tell me before. Y'all are probably going to tell me before I can find it. But I think this is a very good game for both teams, actually. Ireland, thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to be live for the Ireland game, but I am going to watch it. I think it'll be interesting. Some of these teams that haven't qualified for the World Cup are actually taking these friendlies really seriously. Like Costa Rica really went at Colombia today. But then who was the team? Serbia seemed like they kind of fielded a rotated team against Cape Verde and they got smacked down. What other team did I see that kind of rotated a little bit that didn't qualify? Was it North Macedonia? I can't remember. But so it's kind of like 50-50. Sometimes I actually feel like it's a really good test because they don't care if they get injured right before the World Cup because they're not going to the World Cup. And I think Ireland will be a nice little challenge. And another European team, maybe Jesse Marsh takes them down again, adds another European body to the resume. Like, that'd be pretty cool. He's beaten Ukraine, Romania, Wales, and then beat Ireland. I know they're not like crazy teams, but like, come on, man. Like, you're a hater if you don't think that's kind of cool. It's 2:10 a.m. here in the UK, and I'm just listening. Don't even have the match on. Dude, George is sick in the head, actually. I do appreciate your dedication to the channel, though, George. Hopefully I'm providing some entertainment. I can't even do a play-by-play because the game's been delayed. I can confirm it's a 4-4-2, like we all knew for the past 20 minutes. Kyle Laren, Jonathan David up top. Let's see what Lara can do. Let's see if Tajon and Liam Miller can contribute a little bit offensively, and I'm very excited to see Bombito and Alistair Johnston back. I'm so happy for that. I've been watching since you reacted to Mexico versus Japan in a friendly, not many years ago, but I enjoy your content a lot. Can't wait to watch your World Cup content in a few days. Thank you, Peter was taken. Yeah. Oh gosh, man, I was pissed actually in the Mexico Japan match recap. I was like, oh my gosh, my favorite national teams are playing. Like, this is going to be so good. I think Japan's going to win 2-1 because they're just a little bit too good. And it ended up being a horrible friendly. Like, Japan didn't take it seriously at all. The pitch sucked. The one goal scoring opportunity we had, Cesar Montes gets a straight red card. It was just brutal. I was pretty pissed. It was a good result for Mexico. For Japan, I was like, come on, man. You got to at least try a little bit. Bone says it's slicker than snot on chicken lips out there. Hopefully injuries? Hopefully injuries. You mean hopefully no injuries? Bones out here praying that somebody slips and sprains an ankle. Gosh, I'm seeing Eldor Shomurodov and Eustachio dap each other up. I never... Is that and Alfonso Davies? Yo, we are... What timeline are we in? This is crazy. This is... I'm so happy that this game is happening. Will it be a 0-0? Probably. But I'm still very happy that it's happening. Are you going to watch Spain versus Iraq? Iraq might get smacked. Yes, I'm going to try. I think it's at like noon, so it depends if I have any meetings or not. Jack, when are you coaching in the Mongolian 3rd Division? When they can afford me. I sent over my contract demands, $10 million and a suite overlooking the Genghis Khan statue, and they said no. They said best they could do was $5 million. I said, hell no then. Y'all not getting that Dead Ball TV clout boost in Mongolia until my demands are met. That'd be pretty cool, though. I would absolutely go into football management, and I would absolutely go straight to Central Asia. That would be like the first place. Like, let me take over Turkmenistan right now. I promise you, we're getting to the 2031 Asian Cup. We're making the knockouts, and then I make the move to take over Uzbekistan. Like, that's I'm mapping this out. Like, that's kind of what it looks like. And then, you know, when I'm like 65 years old and my tactics are obsolete and I've been found out, that's when I end up as manager on an 8-year contract of Qatar. And Akram Afif is my assistant manager. And we win another Asian Cup. That's kind of what's going to happen. Did you watch Austria versus Tunisia? I did, actually. Tunisia, look, that's actually a weird game. I do have a lot to say about that. Let me actually hold on. Let me pull up the let's pull up the timer here so you guys aren't just staring at me. Okay. I'll move this up a little bit. There we go. I feel like that looks good. You can zoom in a little bit more. Hold on. There we go. Uzbekistan, because we're in Argentina. Oh, now I'm covering it. Oh God. Oh God. I completely ruined everything. This is why you don't do this on a PC, because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Before I screw this up any further, that looks pretty good to me. It's not centered, and it's making my OCD brain pissed off. There we go. All right, Tajon over top. Here we go. Oh, and we got a slide from the Uzbek backup goalkeeper. I like Canada's kids, man. I like them a lot. I think the red and the black, like, they had no business flexing that hard for this World Cup. But I thought Tunisia looked pretty good. And then, in classic Tunisian fashion, when Austria went down to 10 men, they got worse. What the hell is wrong with Tunisia? Like, you give them a man advantage, they get worse. Like, I've never seen a national team like that. Oh my gosh. Whoa, hard challenge. Oh my goodness. Oh, Canada, they're asking for they're asking for something more than a yellow. Cornelius just got smacked here. I mean, he kind of slipped. But still, man, you got to be a little careful there. Gainiev, yep. Early yellow card, completely deserved. Jesse Marsh is watching the sideline like, oh my God. Don't do this to me. Jack, how's it going? What's up, Ahmed? Jack, you ignored my super chat? Oh, crap. My bad. Here we go. Shamordov and Husanov, top 2 in Asia. No, my brother. Oh, very weak shot in from Tejan. Husanov, yes. Shamordov has an argument to be Asia's best striker right now. I think at worst he's second, but I kind of think he's the most in form, but I don't think he's the second best player. I think Husanov is the best player, but I would say that positionally, Asia most in form 11. Yes, there are 2 Uzbeks in the 11, which is pretty fucking. Oh my gosh, Yurnov just kind of danced there. That was nice. Ismail Kone with some recovery. I don't know what's going on. I'm watching on mute, so it looked like Kone and Johnston stopped playing, like a whistle was blown. But anyways, here we go again. Sorry, Mr. Super Chat, man. Oh, I missed another one. I'm so sorry, Devontae. Jeez, how am I? Okay, well, I already talked about this. I would have put Fezaleyev in the 11, and I don't know why we're still starting Safiev. I don't know if Alizhanov is injured. Is he on the bench? Let me see. Alizhanov. I don't see him. Actually. Jeez, did he get injured? Don't tell me. Bro, don't tell me that. Okay, well, that's going to freaking ruin my day, if true. Chat, someone please confirm if... Oh, it's Crapo going out there. I think that was Nezralev. Yeah. He looks good with the hair. When he cuts his hair short, it don't look good. But, like, this actually looks pretty solid. How do you watch TSN in the USA? You don't. Here's Alistair Johnston. Ball up to Tejan. Back to him. Okay, Tejan again past Nezralev. He gets fouled there by Kamrabekov. I always forget Kamrabekov wears the 9, and he's a CDM. It's the most hilarious thing ever. Because I always see the number, and I'm like, oh, Shamor. Oh, no, it's Kamrabekov. Edmonton bailed out on hosting. Huh. Just infrastructurally, I'm going to assume they didn't have what it took. You going to watch the Haiti game tomorrow, Carrie? I'm going to try my very best. Truth be told, I had my own pickup game scheduled for... Ooh, Ismail Kone tries to find Miller, but it's just not there. Husanov to Kamrabekov. Here we go. Husanov going for it again. He wins the header. Kone down. Kyle Laren tracking back. He does well here. Big body Laren. That's what you want him for. Layoff to Kone. Good move here to Richie Larea. Okay. Back to Kone here. Alistair Johnston. I'm 5 minutes behind in the chat. Every single time. When is the early 2028 Copa America preview coming out? Probably on match day 5 of the World Cup. Like, knowing me, I'll probably drop it during the group stage of the World Cup. Shukurov with a foul on Kone there. Are you going to do another draft video? I would love to. Dude, I need to find the time. The editing on the CONCACAF draft video, dude, like, I think it took me 4 hours. I don't have an editor, so it was basically my entire Sunday. And I skipped an asado to do it. Oh, here we go. Good ball in to Jonathan David. Out to Eustachio. Miller, who you guys know I've been very critical of Miller. I'd like to see a good performance. I'd like him to prove me wrong here. That's actually a good ball to Eustachio. Just a bad touch. Here comes Shamordov. Shamordov running. Bombito, the best recovery speed in CONCACAF. He slips though. Shamordov. Elnor. Oh my goodness. And he just completely F's it. No. Let me turn the volume on. Oh my gosh. Shamordov's got to put that away. Bombito gets back, but then he slips. Then he slips again. And Shamordov just goes for the chip instead of just rounding the keeper. That was bad. That was bad. That's why he's not the second best player in Asia. I really hope Shamordov doesn't have kind of a bad performance like he did. Do you guys remember when the States beat Uzbekistan 3-0? And Shamordov had like 3 huge misses in that game. Like Uzbekistan arguably should have won, but they just kept missing chance after chance after chance. And then the USA scored 2 late goals, and it ended up looking like it was a rout, but it actually wasn't. Maybe this man's just got CONCACAF demons. Here's David. This is a good ball to Miller. It's actually closed out quite well. Shukurov out to Tejan. He's got Nezralev on him. Tejan. Eustachio. Tejan again. Oh, they can't. Really bad back pass from Shukurov. Here's Tejan again. He's got 2 Uzbeks on him. Alistair Johnston. And he got fouled by Shukurov. Okay. Nabuto in the chat. Only real ones are watching this one. That is factually correct. If you are in this chat, we have 350 on the chat. This is insanity. This is why Deadball TV is undefeated, dude. It is, what time is it? It's 9:30 Eastern time on a Monday evening. We're 10 days before World Cup. We got 350 of y'all in the chat for Canada, Uzbekistan. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. Oh my gosh. Safiev with a pretty dangerous slide here, and he catches Kone. That's 2 yellow cards for the Uzbeks in the opening 9 minutes. That one looked worse than the Cornelius one because at least Gainiev slipped. It looks like Safiev just straight up took him out, man. What are the odds that Uzbekistan finished with 10 men? It's not looking good, man. I missed another super chat. Oh my gosh. I probably just haven't gotten to it yet. Because I am so far behind. Fateh again. Husnam Shamordov top 10 in Asia right now. Okay, so we adjusted. We went from top 2 to top 10. Are they top 10 in Asia? No, Shamordov. I would probably put Shamordov at like number 19. I feel like number 19 feels pretty good. Balls blocked in from Larea into the box, but I would have Husanov 1. Like players that I think are definitely better than Shamordov inside of Asia. I would say Jordan Boss. I would say Kairi Mitoma. I would say Takafusa Kubo. I would say Kaishu Sano, Hwang. Like there's a couple like layups to push us like to the top 10. And then once you get to like 11 to 20, you start making, a potential pro Shamordov argument, actually. Gosh, am I about to do top 25 Asian players ranked off the top of my head? Like, this is insane. This is insane value y'all are getting here, man. Oh my gosh. Musa Altamari, I would put above Shomorlov. Ooh, great move from Miller here. He's by Safiev. He's going. He's got Husanov in front of him. Kyle Laren's there. The ball takes a while to get there from Miller. It's actually a good slide. I think it was Alikulov with the slide tackle there. Is well timed. Ball needs to be faster from Liam Miller there. Oh, here we go. This is scary for. It's not a great pass from Uranov. It's not a great pass from Uranov. It's actually off Bombito's ankle, but I don't think he knows much about it. Have your expectations for Senegal changed? No. Is it semifinal still possible? I mean, semifinal was like they sliced and diced. I would say if Senegal did not make a round of 16, I'd be very disappointed. I think they should be aiming for a quarterfinal. Semifinal, I need to look at the bracket, which, by the way, I'm doing my updated ones pretty soon. But, yeah, semifinal is a bit unrealistic. I'm in Edmonton watching this thrilling. Dude, Ryan, it's a pretty good game so far. I'm not going to lie, man. And Ryan, the fact that you're in the chat and at the stadium, dude, you're like the double GOAT. That's insane. I'm incredibly jealous. Ryan, jump back in the chat. Tell me how much you paid for tickets. I'm kind of curious. Were you born in Tashkent, Uzbekistan? This is good. This is real good. I'll reveal at 100K. My boy streaming from a cave today. This is my penthouse suite. What do you mean? This is a $5 million mansion in Buenos Aires. It's actually the most expensive penthouse in the country. Jackson and Argentine Villa right now, pretty much. Oh, what happened? The score moved. All right, let me readjust here. How does that look? Okay, we're back. What the hell? Why did it do that again? That's so rude. Like, making me miss the game. SofaScore. I ain't sponsoring y'all if this freaking thing keeps moving. There we go. Fox Sports Squad here. No TSN in the States. Yeah, I think this game is on Fox Sports too. I think it is. Morocco's the real African champion. They're just not. Do you think Brazil is stronger? Yes. Morocco will defeat Brazil. I think it's possible, but I just think Moroccans are just beyond delusional. Like, all due love and respect. It's just too much, man. It's just way too much. I mean, we have actual like winning the World Cup shouts floating on the internet, and I'm like, dude, like if Morocco won the World Cup, that just immediately becomes the greatest ever feat in the history of football. Like that makes Greece 2004 look like training day, you know, like just another Sunday. Nothing to see here. Keep on moving. Bombito going against Uranov here. Who will host the Copa America 2028? I mean, it should be Ecuador, but I don't know. Are you going to watch Belgium versus Croatia? I will, but I think I have meetings. Oh, here's a break here. Here's a break here. Safia puts a ball across. It's a great slide from Bombito. You know that felt good. You know that felt good, baby. That's a pretty good attack, actually, from Uzbekistan. I think Gainiev put in a ball. Yeah, it was him, number 19. I'm not used to his squad number. I'm 9 minutes behind in the chat. Oh, my God. Okay. I do this every freaking time. Every freaking time. Oh, Nazarlev tries to get Q here. Tejan rips him along with Alistair Johnston. Johnston, little float a ball up here. Foul against Jonathan David. I'm literally just seeing shouts for the Safiev red card. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to have to skip a little bit. Egong in easy top 5. I think Egong is easy top 10. Yeah, for sure. He just needs to play more. But he's top 2 most skilled Asian players in the world right now, comfortably. Really good run here from Uranov. Kind of some lazier defending by Jonathan David. He cuts in. They might get a little lucky here. Liam Miller, not a great cross. And fortunately for Canada, it falls to Shukurov, who will not shoot the ball. I promise you that is not him. Akram Afif is in the top 10. Yes, thank you. I didn't even start getting to West Asia. Thoughts on the Karaskia injury? I thought he was confirmed coming back. Is he confirmed out now? Dude, this is why news is just so untrustworthy. Kone with a pretty good flick here, but it's won back well by Kamrabekov. Here comes Gainiev again. Cut out by Richie Larea, and I think it really looked like he fouled Safiev there, but I guess not. And then Kamrabekov with the foul on Liam Miller. $50 for nosebleeds? Dude, I'll take $50 for Canada, Uzbekistan? Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Why do you live in Argentina? My girlfriend's Argentine. I moved for love. Wow, that was a bit of fortune there. Tejon Buchanan almost got sandwiched on there. Shermatov did pretty well. Stream sponsored by the Akram Afif Aid Foundation. That is actually a sponsorship that is loading. Contract talks are in the final stage. Here we go, Laren. He's going the opposite way, and he's got 3 Uzbeks on him, and he does lose the ball. Bombito to Johnston. They're just going to reset here. Did you watch the Turkey game? I did not. I really wanted to, but today was a very busy work day. And I had to do the Mexico squad reaction. And then I recorded the Fox Sports reaction as well, which that'll go out tomorrow morning. That's just kind of like a dumb, easy video for me to do. Not a good pass from Kone. Long ball's going up here. It's going to be Shamordov versus Bombito. Let's see what happens here. There's no Uzbeks whatsoever supporting Shamordov. Now he's got Derek Cornelius on him. Ball comes across. It's actually going to arrive to Nazarlev. And now he's going the opposite direction. Now Canada's fully back and set. And this is where Uzbekistan's lack of any central creativity without Faisalev just gets exposed. Like, you'll notice every time Kamrabekov or Shukurov get on the ball, it's going wide, like almost every time. They're not really forward passers, not out of transition. Here comes Kone, carrying it 20 yards. He lays it off. Liam Miller actually does kind of well there. Oh, Husanov just clears him there. Totally clean, though. What's happening here? Is the ball flat? Oh, no. Gainiev's gone down. Yeah, Gainiev's down. Are you going live for USA Germany? I'm going to try. After seeing Senegal play the USA, I'm more on the side Morocco being the best team in Africa, not going to lie. Like, okay, I think if you believe that Morocco is the best team in Africa, that is a completely valid, logical, based opinion to have. 100%. If you expect me to call someone who believes Morocco are the best team in Africa an idiot, you're wrong. Morocco have an incredibly strong argument to be the best team in Africa. No issues with that whatsoever. However, if you're going to base your reasoning on the fact that the USA beat a Senegalese team with their entire back line out pretty much, no Edouard Mendy, and rotations in the midfield and the attack. And they still gave the US, like, it was still a good game. I'm not going to say that the States like ran over and demolished Senegal. Like, they conceded chances to their own. Nicholas Jackson had a huge miss. Weston McKennie had a huge miss. Both teams missed chances. I just don't think that's the reason that you should have this opinion. So for me, if you thought Morocco was the best team in Africa, you probably should have thought that before the USA friendly, because I don't think enough happened in the USA friendly for people to like abandon their thesis on Senegal and be like, oh, these guys are actually mid. You know, I mean, I saw people like, oh, Senegal getting grouped now. And I'm like, we can't keep doing this as a community. We can't keep overreacting. We can't keep saying the friendlies before the World Cup don't matter. And then when there's a bad result for our team, we say we're getting grouped. Like, we can't keep getting away with this. It's not how it works. I think Senegal did okay. There were some positives for a couple players. The young midfielder they had, whose name is escaping me. And I thought Diarra was a freaking animal. So I think some of the reactions have been too much. Like I said in my React video, like, this does not mean that the States is winning AFCON. And this doesn't mean that Senegal would get grouped at the Gold Cup. Like, we just have to be a little bit more calm and collected, about this. Mr. Yam says, as a Canadian, I see this ending in a draw. Yeah, I mean, look, this could absolutely be a 0-0. Oh my gosh, Faisaliev came in. Okay, well, I don't ever want to see anyone get injured. Gainiev went down, but here comes Uzbek star boy. Well, it's hard to be the star boy with Husanov anymore, but there was a time when they were like kind of even. Truth be told, they were kind of even in terms of like who's the pride of the country, and obviously going to Man City and being a complete beast for Husanov propelled him above Faisaliev. But I mean, y'all remember like 2 years ago, the Lens days for Husanov. It was a conversation, and I think Faisaliev played well for the Uzbek national team, which I think helped. I think Husanov took a little bit longer to get going for the national team, and then I think in the FIFA series last window, he was a monster once again. Jack is streaming inside his uncle's attic. Okay. Are you finally, dude? This chat scared the hell out of me. Where was it? Account says, "Are you selling your Colombia stock?" I read this and I thought Costa Rica came back and won in the Barranquilla. No, Colombia won 3-1. No, I was like, oh my gosh, am I selling my stock? No. I mean, I don't know, man. They need the right knockout path. In my predictions, dropping soon, hit subscribe. I'm sure all of you are already subscribed. I don't know how many people are in this chat and are not subscribed to Deadball TV, but if you want to join the most fire community in the footy space, just one button away. It's free of charge. You don't have to join the Patreon, but you can if you want to support me in my upper class lifestyle here in South America. Cornelius is falling on the ball, and they've called a foul on Faisaliev. I think that's a ridiculous call. To me, that's a turnover. You can also join the Patreon. I totally forgot why I was even saying this. Oh yeah, the knockouts. Colombia, right? I may have ADHD. Oh, big tackle there from Nazarlev on Tajon Buchanan. He wants a card. Ref says, hell no, this is a man's game. Taken quickly, Eustachio. Oh, that's a cross from Eustachio. It's not a shot, and it's kind of spilled, actually. Colombia have a very, very difficult round of 32 opponent in my bracket. Everyone's talking about, oh, they play Croatia and they get stomped. I actually think they would beat Croatia if they played at the World Cup. in a very, very competitive game. The team that I have them actually playing, I'm scared, man. Like it really freaks me out. Looks like Kyle Larin won the header there, but it wasn't enough. Here's Ismail Kone. Eustaquio on the ball. He falls. Kamrabekov back to Nizralev. Ball goes up. Oh, this is a scary opportunity for Uzbekistan. Uranov passes it off. Shomurdov's going to get another go at it. This time he actually gets it on target, and it's a good save by Crepeau, the clear number one choice for Canada. That was really well done from Uzbekistan. You got to say, they've had two big chances, and they both come to Shomurdov. Should he have passed it off to Fezaleyev? I mean, I don't think he knows that he's there. I mean, he gets a clean connection on that. He doesn't put it away. It should be 1-0 Uzbekistan in this game. I'd be saying the same thing if that was Jonathan David. Shomurdov's my guy. You got to put that away, man. You got to put that away. You know, we don't need to be XG merchants in the chat, but like, you know, it's probably a 0.7. Oh, here's another opportunity for Shomurdov. That time, I think he's offside. Yeah, it's offside. Does your girlfriend love that she's dating a famous YouTuber? This is such a funny question. Because number one, I'm not famous. Number two, does she like it? Actually, yes, I would say. I think she likes that I'm very passionate about something and that I'm very driven and that I have a goal in life. I think she's very attracted to that and thinks that it's healthy. Does she wish that, you know, I wasn't taking over the living room at 10:45 on a Monday evening to watch Uzbekistan, Canada with 437 people in the chat? Yeah, she probably does every once in a while, but no, she's extremely supportive. Do Argentines follow the World Cup? Bro, what? Of course they do. Alistair Johnson throw in off of Shermatov's stomach. Jake, bring a Benji to Argentina. That inflation would make you a king. Just stick to YouTube. That economy ain't worth it. Well, number one, I would not get a job in Argentina because I would be taking a massive pay cut. Massive pay cut. It's honestly like completely unfair how little Argentines make on average and how much American companies will pay Argentines compared to American workers. Like it's very exploitive, and it kind of bothers me a lot, especially because my girlfriend is Argentine. So I see, you know, how much she works and how much she gets paid, and it kind of fills me with rage. But the inflation has actually calmed down significantly. There really hasn't been the Calderon early shot. No, it goes wide. There actually hasn't been that much inflation since Milei took over. It's been, I think, when I first got here under Milei, I think it was like 1,190 pesos per dollar, and now it's like 1,380. So it has gone up, but that was 2 years ago. And by Argentine standards, I think monthly inflation is now 3%. It used to be, God, dude, I don't know what it used to be. It might have been like 10% a day. Like, I actually don't know what it used to be. Did you watch US Senegal? Yes, I did. I uploaded a whole video about it. If you want to know my thoughts, it's out now on the channel. Who is the best left back in Asia? Oh, Jordan Boss. Next question. The left back position is weak inside of Asia. I would actually say it goes Jordan Boss. I would say it is, I'm going to say, are we counting Saud Abdulrahman as a left back or a right back? If he's a left back, he's number 2. If he's a right back, then it's Mircea Dolski. And then after that, Dude, I mean, it ain't great, dude. It like truth be told, it's not great. I mean, Korea's got nothing. Japan, I mean, Hiroki Ito is just Victor Larea off already. Bombito off. He's only playing 30 minutes, but I think that's fair. And look, he had a good slide. He had a good intervention. That's all you need. Luta Figueroa's had his own injury here, so let's get him some reps as well. Happy to see Nico Segura. Do I hate the fact that there's unlimited subs in these games? Yes. I think it's the dumbest shit ever. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Liam Miller here. Kyle Laren. No, Kyle. Oh my gosh. Okay. Canada keeps it. Jonathan David across. Ball across. Liam Miller. Ooh. It's just bad. It's just not good. It's just not good from Kyle Laren. I think Liam Miller was the one who won the ball initially. No, it's Eustachio. No, I'm sorry. That was, I think Liam Miller wins it to Laren. Laren gets tackled. Then Eustachio won it. Then David put the ball in. It's not a very good ball. It's not bad, but it's just a little too high. Some wasted opportunities from both teams here. This game is making me confident that Switzerland will run over Canada, especially in transition. I think Switzerland will win the game. I saw a couple Canadians very, very confident that they can keep a clean sheet. I think Canada to keep a clean sheet would play very well. I think they're going to lose 1-0. I think it's going to be a very close, competitive, awesome game. Truth be told. Maybe it's a 2-1. I could see Canada scoring. The Swiss defense is not unbeatable. But, I mean, we can't be floating out this, oh, yeah, expect Canada to keep a clean sheet. What? Switzerland's a top 10 attack in the world. I'm tempted to go like number 7. Like, but I said it in the Group B preview. Good ball looking in. Oh my gosh. Spilled. Get Yusupov in. I've seen enough. I said in my Group B preview that Switzerland have scored 3 goals or more in 7 of their last 11 games, chat. 7 times in their last 11. Well, they played Jordan yesterday, and do you know what the score was? It was 4-1. So make it 8 of the last 12 games. They have scored 3 goals or more. They are scoring 3 goals or more in 75% of their games. Excellent run from Kone. That was fantastic initially, and then it's a really good challenge from Kusanov, dude. That whole sequence was awesome. Chat, how many times has Canada scored 3 goals? Okay, 3 goals. Honduras Gold Cup. Romania, I think, was a 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. Ukraine was a 4-2. I think El Salvador was 2-0. USA was 2. Okay, I'm thinking last window, Venezuela, I think, was a 2-0. So Canada are doing it in 10% of their games, and Switzerland are doing it in 75% of their games. Like, it would be a really big deal if they kept a clean sheet. If Mexico managed to win the World Cup, what would happen to the sport of football in Mexico? I mean, this is an interesting question because, like, I don't know. You're like asking if Jesus came back, what would happen to the church? I mean, it would get more popular, but but it's already popular. So, maybe in the battle of the great religions, who has more converts? I don't know. I feel like Jesus coming back would be a pretty big conversion point, for Christianity. That's a pretty big dub. That's like, Messi being born in Argentina. I just can't see that resulting in anything less than at least one World Cup and a couple major trophies. Yeah, I think Mexico would have the legitimacy around the world that it is missing. in terms of being a truly elite team. I think that would be the biggest takeaway. What would happen for the kids in Mexico? Well, they would want to be footballers, just like they do right now. Morocco can easily beat France and Brazil. Stop. 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 You didn't have to put the word easy there, man. You really didn't. Oh my God, I'm 10 minutes behind in the chat. Super chat. Sorry, I'm going to pay attention to this counterattack. Fezaleev. Nezerleev. Eustaquio defends it well. Nezerleev still haven't really seen a good cross from him yet this game. Here's an opportunity here. Segura doesn't deal with it. Safiev. Hold on. I'm coming. Chat. I'm coming back to the super chat. Stay with me now. I think the play is dead. Okay. I've honestly not followed soccer/football in 8 years, maybe more, but you've gotten me back into it. You always have great analysis and have a great head on your shoulders. Keep up the great work. I really appreciate that, man. That's why I do it. Honestly, that's why I do it. That means a lot to me. 8 years, man. That's a long time. You took a long time off. This man hasn't. The last time this man was paying attention, dude, Russia were winning knockout games for the World Cup. Look at that. How things changed, and now they're freaking banned. And it's stupid. It's stupid in my opinion. Church is over if Jesus comes back? Does the church get dissolved? I don't know. I feel like they would just immediately get behind him. I don't think people would stop going to mass. I think this is a good ball from Shomordov. But no, that's trash. That's trash. Oh my gosh. I tried maple syrup on my pancakes and I can't go back no more. That's a double negative. Yeah, maple syrup's incredible. Jack, are you part Thai? Y'all gotta stop. This is unbelievable. I do not look Thai, man. Come on, bro. Come on. I get it. My eyes are smaller than average. I don't look Thai, bro. There's nothing wrong with being Thai. Y'all know they're my favorite Southeast Asian team. I just don't look Thai. I don't think I have the face shape. That's the first time I've ever gotten that. That flustered me a little bit. I felt like I just got gang pressed by my own chat. Oh, nope. Okay. Really good ball in from Canada. Deflection almost looked like it was going in top post, but top post? End the stream. Top corner. Really good from Miller. I can't tell which Uzbek got a foot on that. It wasn't Kusanov. I don't know who it was. Oh, it's kind of banging. Nope. Do you think Russia would have qualified if they weren't banned? No. I kind of think they would have gone to the playoff and lost. Oh, Kusanov getting mad at Liam Miller. And now Safiev is getting mad at Miller too. I mean, this is a little hypocritical from the Uzbeks, I feel. I get it, they're protecting Fezaleev, but I mean, damn. Hold on. That's not even a bad tackle. That's not even a bad tackle. That's really not a bad tackle. You're allowed to slide in a friendly. You're allowed to slide tackle in a friendly. In Uzbekistan, you've already slid into the ankle of two different Canadian players. I don't even think Liam Miller really caught him there. Looked like he kind of went hip to hip on it. I got no problem with that. Why are we still talking about Senegal versus Morocco, dude? I'm going to have to ban this as a topic on the channel. It's exhausting. It's so exhausting. Ooh. We literally saw these guys play each other in Senegal 1 in Morocco in a final. What are we still talking about? This doesn't mean that Morocco suck. Oh my gosh, Liam Miller sat down Husanov. I think he slipped, but still, that was pretty nice there. Oh my gosh, good game from Miller. Good game from Miller. I used to hate on this guy back in 2023. I just thought he was so wasteful. I see he's been working on his game. He's been working on his craft. Okay. I give credit where it's due. I mean, compared to the impact Tajon's had, that's a foul. That's a foul against Tajon. Oh, no, the ref's not going to call it. Would you pay $5,000 tickets to an Uzbekistan-hosted World Cup? All Uzbek group games, hotels, flights. Like, would I pay $5,000 to go to a hypothetical World Cup in Uzbekistan? And I get to go to all the games? Yes. Yes, I would. They should really have something like that for the Asian Cup and like the Gold Cup and stuff, like a Gold Cup pass. And just like, let me go to all the games, bro. Were you called Chino as a child? Not that much. I didn't really get Asian shouts until I was like, I don't know, maybe like middle school, maybe like 8th grade. And then it like really started in high school. But no, I mean, I went to private school. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was 80% white. We did not have enough of a Hispanic population to start calling me Chino. And Fezalea with the feet there, pulling the yellow card on Cornelius. Cornelius is saying that's my first foul. Yeah, but you stopped the fast break, homie. That's why you get in the card. It's situational. Great little sauce there from Abelsbeck. I will name my first child Abelsbeck if this man cooks at the World Cup. What ethnicity are you, Jack? That is a really good question. Oh, God, it buffered again. Hold on, chat. I'm trying to get us back here. Oh my gosh, it did it again. It always buzzes. Oh my God. Shamordov with a header. How does this man not have a hat trick in the first half? Man, this is why I'm Crapo all day, every day, man. St. Clair, no. Oh gosh, I did it again. Oh, I did it again. I'm really old. Gosh, this thing is so annoying. I need a desktop, like, desperately. Okay, can we please not move again? Holy shit, that was way too complicated. Where did you get the Uzbek jersey? I'm in the US. I got connections in Tashkent, bro. Like, literally. One of my Uzbek subscribers sent it to me. I need a mouse? Yeah, I do. Bruh, no answer? No answer to what? Oh gosh, I see a super chat about a rock. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, here we go. Oh Lord, here we go. I'm not forgetting about you. I'm gonna go back to that. If I forget about your super chat by halftime, you call me out in the chat. Good win here. Throw in for Canada. Who is better so far? That's a very good question. I would say Uzbekistan are slightly the better team. Is that fair to say? Canadians, is that fair to say? Y'all mad at me if I say that? I think it's fair to say Uzbekistan have been slightly better. I think that's a okay, polite and respectful take to have. Here's another opportunity. Liam Miller's been very good. Oh, Eustachio, that ball down for Davis, just not good enough. It's just not close enough. Sir Duke says, I'm Canadian. And the Uzbeks have been better. Yes. The true rude Canadian says they've been a lot better. Okay. I would give this like a probably like a 5.5 Canada performance. And I'd probably give it a 6.5 Uzbek performance is kind of what I'm feeling right now. Uzbekistan's transitional opportunities have produced very good opportunities. Damn, Fazalev just bodied Kyle Larin. That should not happen. But maybe there's something here for Canada. Alistair Johnston, really good ball into Tajon. This is a good opportunity. Oh, is that Husanov? No way. Was that Husanov? No, it wasn't. Shermatov, maybe. Excellent. No. Hold on. I don't know who that was. Really good turn here from Shomordov, and that's just good recovery from Ismail Kone. Here's Tajon again going at Nizarlev. This is why Tajon kind of frustrates me. There we go. Thank you. You should be burning his ass. Nizarlev is not a great defender. You should be annihilating him. Like if I'm Jesse Marsh, dude, like I'm dribbling at Safiev and Nizarlev time and time and time again. Which CONCACAF team is the most fun to watch? USA or Panama? USA or Panama? Low key, if you want a sleeper nominee, they're not the most. Don't get me wrong. Guatemala's kind of fun. It can be kind of fun. Sometimes it sucks, but it can be fun. Battle of the Mid. Dave, why you got to be a hater like that, bro? Do you think Qatar get grouped to the next Asian Cup? No, but I think they lose in the quarterfinal. Jack, what do you think about that first half? The pitch condition is bad. Yeah, I would say I'm very happy with the competitiveness level. It does feel kind of validating to me sometimes when the Asian teams, like the tier 2, tier 3 Asian sides, will go abroad and they like hold their own, because some people think Asian football sucks, and it's just really disappointing to see those uninformed opinions all over the internet. Not only is Uzbekistan holding their own, I do think they're the better team. The fact that there's not a goal in this game, number one, Crepeau's a beast. Like I don't. Can we please put the St. Clair argument to bed? Is Crepeau, and also Shomordov needs to do better. And this is an issue with Uzbekistan. It is very much live or die by Shomordov's goals. They don't have another consistent goal scorer in the team. You're going to get one from Uranov every 10 games. You're going to get one from Fazalev every 6 games. You're going to get one from Masharipov every 8 games. It's just not consistent enough, and there's nothing from Shukurov and Kamrabekov in terms of goals. So this is the limitation to this team, and this is why I ultimately think they will fail at the World Cup, because Shomordov is not a super clinical striker, and they don't have a backup plan. That said, though, they're playing well. The counterattack is looking very good. They're not really getting a ton of numbers, but they're getting Shomordov in one-on-ones. Like, they're finding him in space. He just hasn't put it away. Are you going to stream Iraq versus Spain? I probably can't, but if I can, I will be live for it. Like, that sounds really fun. Hold on, chat. Let me actually I kind of want to see the stats of this game here. So this is interesting. It has 2 shots. Maybe we can switch over views here. Because I don't agree with this. I just checked Fault Mob. It said 2 shot. Okay. Here we go. Ocasiones claras. I'm going to have to translate, but that's like big chance. Clear opportunity. 2 for Uzbekistan, 0 for Canada. I would agree with that. It's only showing Theodos' shots. It's only showing 2. I hope I'm not blocking the screen. Hold on. Oh, no, you can see me. Okay. It's only showing 2. I don't understand that. Yeah, let me see the shot map. What is this? That one was Shomurdov. This one was Shomurdov. This was wide open when he tried to flick Crepone. It didn't work. This was the one that Crepo saved. I guess they didn't count the header. Maybe it was offsides. Yeah, I guess they didn't count the header, but I would say it's even more than that. Possession 50-50. Yeah, both teams want the ball, so I'm not surprised by that. 2 yellow cards for each. Passes are basically even. Uzbeks a lot more fouls than the Canadians. And then I mean, 2 corner kicks to 1. Who freaking cares? You know, we don't really need to talk about that. Jesse Marsh equals the Roose Bolton of CONCACAF. What the hell does that mean? He's the Roose Bolton? Is he like flaying people? Like what? Like, are you saying Roose Bolton betrayed the North? Are you saying Jesse Marsh is double agent? That's hilarious. Hi, I'm from Florida. Is Rubalcaba Mexico's best informed winger? Not saying he's our best winger, just the best informed at the moment. Well, he was pretty ridiculous in the playoffs. I think he maybe had a case to get in there. The most informed winger, dude, I don't know everybody's form in Liga MX. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. So I would say he's, based on the highlights I've seen, in the numbers I've seen, he's probably in the top 3. Do I think he was a snub for the World Cup? I wouldn't say so. There's a lot of comments about me being half Asian. Miller and Laren will be subbed. I think Miller's had a good game. Thoughts on the GOAT, Tim Payne? I have no thoughts on that at all, actually. Oh, I didn't know it was Shukurov who had that one initial. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching the Shomurdov miss here. That's just got to be scored. Uzbekistan need to gain experience outside of Asia. That's what they lack. 100%. 100% well said. Uzbekistan qualify from Asia. They're obviously a decent team. I don't know if this is directed at me or somebody else, but yeah, they're a good team. Like, they're good. Jack, whose football media is worse, Mexico or England's? They're both pretty toxic and delusional. I'd like your take on it. That's interesting. I think Mexico's is less toxic following results. I think Mexico is more insulting to the level of opposition that Mexico plays. That's my understanding. I think when English media sees that England is going to play Germany, Portugal, Spain, I think the media actually responds pretty, I'm not going to say humbly, but appropriately, saying this is going to be a tough game. They might say like, oh, we shouldn't lose, but I don't think they're like, oh, Spain are mid. Like when Mexican journalists will be like, Colombia's an easy 3 points. I forgot the guy who said that when Colombia beat us 4-0. I don't think you would have that many professionals, there maybe are some, that many professionals downplaying the level of opposition, especially in the region, right? I think Mexican media really overrates how strong Mexico is inside of the Americas. I don't know if English media overrates them inside Europe, because they are near the top of Europe. Like, they are a top European side. So I think they have a little bit more respect for the opposition. But I would say they are pretty toxic following like bad results, or like Tuchel being German has been like completely. Well, actually, I mean, Tata Martino being Argentine was like the headline for 2 years in Mexico. So in that regard, they're probably kind of even. Canada looking rusty. Yeah, I mean, the back line, these guys haven't played together in a minute. You are the GOAT of not reading super chats. Thank you, my man. Jesus, how many do I got in here? Hold on. Have any of the recent friendlies changed your mind on a team in the World Cup? Has any of them changed my mind? I thought Australia was concerning. That's the one that has shook me the most. How bad they were against that Mexican team in the first half. Not gonna lie, it hit me. I couldn't sleep the night after. I'm like, I have Australia beating the States. I'm not feeling good. I was never really feeling good about that prediction. Now I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling bad. It might be time for an Ezok, final updated predictions video. Hi, I'm from Florida. Oh, sorry, I already answered that one. Jack, mog us, please. I feel like I do this passively. What is A? Is that Australian money? Australian dollars? Is that more or less? I don't know. All right, Jack. Bayesh keeps getting called up. And Peter Guargas, 19 goals as a right winger in a Rock League, gets snubbed. Bayesh is and he caused BTS drama. I don't know what the BTS drama is. Look, Ibrahim Bayesh and Mohamed Ali are some of the most annoying footballers I've ever watched because I do genuinely believe there's quality in there. It just never comes out to play. This is why I said Bayesh was my wild card player, and Iraqis got mad at me because they were like, he's ass. Kind of like this super chat is saying, which I understand that. And the wild card player could be someone who's ass. Doesn't have to be a good player. But Graham Arnold seems to really like him, and it seems like he's going to start. I don't feel like Bayesh has really been good since like round 2 of AFC qualifying when Iraq was slaughtering Indonesia and Vietnam. So I understand why Iraqis, trust me, dude, I'm a Mexican national team fan. Trust me. You're talking to a man who has many years of experience watching unqualified players get starting opportunity after starting opportunity with the national team with zero output. Honestly, Ibrahim Bayesh's international career is far superior to that of Charlie Rodriguez. Far superior. So trust me, I understand your pain. I just think Graham Arnold likes him. I think he likes that he's a utility player. I don't know what drama you're referring to. Like, did he like punch one of his teammates like Chouameni? I don't know. But yeah, I get why Iraqis don't like him. And I feel like he definitely knows that. Jack, rate Mexico's haram ball 1 to 10. It's not like too haram. I would say it's on the haram scale, like 10 being Arsenal Champions League final. It's like a 4. There's far more haram teams than Mexico. Far more. Bro uses light mode, LMAO. Damn, dude. I'm only using light mode because I don't have a ring light. And if I don't use light mode, I'm going to look like Batman for this stream. Damn, take it easy on me. Oh my gosh, there's so many freaking super chats in here. This is insane. Crepo saved Canada. Yes. How? Chat, stop. Everyone stop commenting. Oh my gosh. I think Ivory Coast is the best potential in Africa. What are your thoughts? Best potential? I would say that if Ivory Coast don't win one of the next 3 AFCONs, it's a failure. And I think they should be going for 2 of the next 5. Like, they are so freaking stacked. How is your film knowledge? Ooh. I mean, I would say it's like my knowledge of CONMEBOL. I would say it's pretty good, but it's not, tip top. Meaning like any movie before like 1980, I'm going to be weak. I'm going to be weak on. Bro, that wasn't 100% Australia though. Come on. Jason, I need you to be honest with me. You had 9 starters out there, bro. Like, are we really going to say just because Matthew Leckie was out there that it what? Come on, Jason. It was pretty freaking strong, man. Right? Maybe you were bench pressing and your best ever bench was 300. You were hitting 285 yesterday. Okay? You were pretty freaking close. That's what concerns me. Because the counterattacking was horrific. I mean, Uzbekistan, far better at counterattacking today. than whatever the hell Australia was trying to do. Australia without Graham Arnold doesn't do shit. See, that's funny because my Aussie friends were very fed up with Graham Arnold near the end of his tenure, and I thought it was unfair. I thought he did pretty well at the last Asian Cup, and I think losing to Bahrain was one of the most flukish results I've seen in the last 2 years. But people were upset. The Indonesia loss, or not lost, but the draw away, I mean, they were also the better team in that game. They just, I don't know, Popovich, these Australians don't seem like eager to like play young players. It seems like they're like afraid to do so. I don't know if it's a cultural thing or what, but Jason, you had your players. Yeah, you had your players, my friend. We all saw the starting 11. Are you part Rwandan, Bosniak, or Pakistani? The only one of those that is believable, let's be honest, is Rwandan. I don't think Arnold likes Bayesh. I think he has ties with someone in the Iraq FA. That's, well, you get into some dark conspiracies that I'm not qualified to speak on. The dramas that he said all players born outside of Iraq are not for their country and therefore personal gain. Did he say that? Ooh. Oh, did he say that? Sorry, I didn't mean to stop talking. It looked like I couldn't tell if that was a video of Moise Bombito limping off to the locker room. Oh, gosh. That kind of scared me. Australia's 20 out of 10 haram ball. Yes. That is haram ball. Man, I was beefing with somebody online because they were saying Jordan played haram ball. I was like, no, they don't. They don't play haram ball. Like, just because they don't have 80% possession. Like, I feel like people think if you don't play like Spain, you play haram. And it's like, no, there are other ways. Like, yes, Jordan do like to sit in a mid to low block, and they do like to play it vertical, but that's because that's what gets them a lot of shot creating opportunities. Like, they're very, very good at it. I wouldn't say it's haram ball at all. Australia, what they were doing against Mexico, that's haram. When you literally have 9 guys in the box and your center backs are just clearing it to your lone striker up top 30 times in a row. That's haram ball. The one-time light mode is accepted. Thank you. I'm just trying to make sure that y'all can actually see me for the stream. Okay, we are back. Hold on. We are back here. I guess I could make the score. You know, I could make the score black. I guess this doesn't really have to be light mode, does it? That provides no benefit to anybody. Okay, I'm actually going to get a piece of water. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Ball comes across. Ooh, that's a good opportunity. Who created that? Who's number 29? Who's number 29? That's not it's not Basong. I don't know I don't recognize his face. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get some water. All right, I'm back. Group J preview. You said you were tempted to have Jordan upset Austria. Do you still have that temptation after both teams' initial friendlies? I'm going to be honest. Yes. Austria looked freaking terrible defensively. Tunisia were actually getting a lot of good opportunities. Really good play here from Canada. No, looks like Chouanier and Oluwaseyi just weren't on the same page. Yeah, Tunisia were getting a lot. A lot. There was like ball over top time and time again. That is Jordan. That is the Jordanian national team is just doing that 50 times. Like, yeah. Except they have Ali Olwan and Al Mardi and Musa Al effing Tamari. Like, they just have better attackers than Tunisia. So, yeah, I do. But I mean, it's going to be like a 3-2 if Jordan are able to get something. I think it's more likely they get a very hard fought draw. It's more of what I see. I think Algeria is better than Ivory Coast. Barrels, that's a hot take, man. That's a hot take. I want Algeria to be. I want them to be really scary again. I really liked the beginning of the Belmadi era. It was very fun for me. I enjoyed it a lot. I think Petkovic can get y'all back there, but I would still have you as probably the fifth team in Africa. Good recovery from Kusanov. Jonathan Davis running, but he's just. Why is the clock not updating? Hold on. We might have to switch over to Fault Mob if the clock's not going to show for you guys, because obviously that doesn't do anyone any good. Hold on. I'm switching over. Everybody remain calm. Yep, Fault Mob's got the timer going, so sorry to. There we go. Now I'm back on dark mode. Y'all can stop making fun of me. Serbia's ass. Yeah, they're kind of disappointing. They're just frauds. Like there's no other way to say it. 27 is Basong. Oh, okay. Damn, dude, that ball knowledge is crazy. I'm not even Canadian. Thank you for being an inspiration to all racially ambiguous kings. Thank you for saying that. That is the flag that I try to fly every day when I come on these streams and try to give y'all entertaining content. It's really just trying to promote racially ambiguous kings, around the world who have mixed ancestry and nobody knows where they're actually from. So it feels good to be recognized. You missed my super chat, Jack? Oh, my bad. Hold on. I did? No, I didn't. I don't see any missed super chats. Like, I'm not even kidding. I actually don't see any missed super chats. Wait. Yeah, I've highlighted all of these. Suleiman, are you sure you hit send, bro? Suleiman, I literally don't have a super chat from you, my man. Like, I'm looking. It's not there. I am the worst super chat answering guy. I mean, I'm gonna get to your question. It's just gonna take me a little bit, like eventually we're gonna get there. Okay, let me lock in on the game for a second, chat. I'm gonna get back to y'all. Soliman, earlier than Iraq. Like it's literally not here. Like, why is your super chat not here? It's so weird. What it takes to be a mod, it takes you DMing me on Twitter. If you would like to be a mod, just DM me on Twitter. I will make you a mod. I see. Yes, my replies take 5 to 10 business days. Justice for Suleiman. I'm trying to give him justice. I don't know where the comment is. Slide in. Yes, you can DM me. Unless you're a woman, in which case I'm sorry, you're not eligible to be a mod. We do have what's it called? Oh my gosh. I'm too cooked looking for Suleiman's goddamn super chat here. Dude, it's literally not here. Discrimination, my favorite word. We do have discriminatory hiring practices here at Deadball TV. Suleiman, you did not send a message, my guy. I just scrolled back. Like, there's no message from you. It does not exist. Yeah, women are not welcome to work at Deadball TV as a moderator. Because if you DEI, no DEI, man. El Drago, no DEI, that was rejected at this company. Because if you're a woman and you DM me about being a mod, you're going to get me in a lot of trouble. So how about I just save us all a lot of effort? Don't do it. Don't DM me. I will have to block you. And it's nothing personal. You're just a female. So men only in my DMs, please. Nobody else. Thank you. Oh, good rip here from Fazalev. Here's Basson. Oh, he just lost it immediately. Okay. Clipping and sending to Uzbek Cafe. Dude, if you guys ruin my dream of managing Uzbekistan, I'll never forgive y'all, chat. I feel like the Uzbek FA, let's be honest, they agree with me. Let's be honest. Oh, here's an opportunity for Canada here. Basson's running. Oh, he needs to put that pass in. Oh, he keeps it somehow. Ball comes in. This is juicy. Oh, Safia puts it behind. Wait, that's not Basson. Who lied to me in the chat and said that's him? That's Jaden Nelson. Man, y'all trying to get me canceled out here. That was the mother effing name I couldn't remember earlier. I was like, I have seen this guy so many times. What happened to the... What just happened to the... God. What is happening here? This is a disaster. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Nope. Nico Sigur. Hold on, this got adjusted. What is happening to this computer? Okay. There we go. Yeah, see, the Jaden Nelson thing is getting clipped and sent to the Canadian FA, and then I'm not going to get a job as Canada manager either. That would be interesting. Like, could I really manage Canada? I mean, I feel like I could. But, like, does that eliminate my odds of ever managing Mexico? Oh, that's a big sacrifice. Oh, man. I would have to be snubbed. I'd have to do it Marsh style, you know? The Canada to Mexico manager pipeline. Yes, well established. One of the most fruitful in the world. Here goes Osorio. Is Osorio still at Toronto FC? My guy Saliba, very, very bullish on him and his future as a player. Oh, really? Oh, this is a great opportunity. Oluwase. Stop it. Was that Husanov with the recovery there? Hold on. No, I think it's a Shermatov. It's Kamrabekov. No, it's a Shermatov. That's a very, very good recovery. Good chance created by Canada. They're saying it wasn't a block. They're saying Oluwase is just ass. Okay. Well, there we go. This is why Oluwase pisses me off. I mean, he's just get the shots on target, man. Because I don't back Nemetov, the Uzbek goalkeeper. I really don't think he's good. So I think if enough shots are actually going on frame. Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. Oluwase, is that Osorio? What did I say? What did I say? Just keep the shot on target and you're going to score. It's a great counterattack from Canada. Nemetov, I've seen enough. Why are you running this experiment? Nah, dude. Nah, dude. That's a great attack from Canada. Osorio with a goal. That was not the player that I was expecting. So this starts with a pretty good win here. Very good spacing from the whole team. Oh, I mean, I don't know how great this shot is from Osorio. I mean, it's powerful. I would like to see behind the camera. Or behind the goal. Here we go. Here we go. Yusupov saves it. I'm gonna say it. Yusupov saves that. Poor goalkeeping. Yes, poor goalkeeping. Yusupov is not the strong point. He's better than Nemetov. I'm not saying he's world class. He's better than Nemetov, though. Here's Uranov, who I've not said his name in a while. Canada has looked god awful. I wouldn't say it's god awful. I mean, it's a tough competitive game. Is this Uzbekistan's A team? Yes. Yeah, it is. They got two or three guys out, but yeah. Why is he ignoring? Ignoring what? It's almost 18. I mean, we're like, yeah. Sure, there's probably a center back missing. I don't think Safiev is usually the starter. And I would start Yusupov, but that's just me. So 8 out of 11 starters. Uzbekistan aren't that bad from the looks of it. They're not bad at all. They're a very good team. I hate last names that end in ov. Well, you are not going to like you're not going to like this Uzbek team, man. Weak pass from Nazarleyev. Luke DeFuga rolls, comes across and clears it. Safiev is poop. Yeah, he's not good. Safiev is so annoying. Afif for Supreme Leader of Qatar. Urozov should be a starter too. That was one of the center backs that I think you could argue is missing from Uzbekistan's best 11, but he like just broke in, man. He's barely got any games. Oh, Saliba with some fancy feet. Really good. Oh, there's just too much slipping going on. But there was an opportunity there for Canada. Kamrabekov's going to play it back. There is pressure from Canada. Jack, is Canada the best country in the Americas? No, I don't think so. It's so difficult to actually say who's the best right now. Like, it's really freaking hard. Mexico have the best defense. USA is the best attack. Canada are kind of like this really good blend of offense and defense, but the goals are kind of low. They don't have the trophies of the USA and Mexico or even the finals appearances. So it's just kind of tough. I think Canada has the potential to be the best, but I wouldn't say they're the best right now. Could they be the best after a strong World Cup showing? Yes, if the other two hosts don't perform super well. Best country in general. Oh, like GDP and stuff. Oh, here's another good opportunity. Here's another good opportunity. Is it Osorio again? Nah, that ball's not great from David. And okay, Luke de Figueroas is taking it all the way back here. No, I would not say Canada is the best country in the Americas, or is it just North America? I can't even remember the original question. I mean, Canada's got very good natural beauty, but it seems from what I understand that like buying property is literally impossible. The winter sucks ass. It's a very expensive country. Um, so no, I wouldn't say it's the best. I don't know what the job market's like. I would say like for most things, the States is the best country. Like it's very hated on, but like the States is also like really freaking good. The opportunity there just doesn't exist in a lot of other places. Like rags to riches stories don't happen in other countries. Here's a counterattack here, and it's kind of broken off by Kamrabekov, who's had himself quite a game, I actually think, in the midfield. Here's a couple lucky bounces here, and then the Uzbeks get in each other's way. Like Argentina, I would say, is unbelievably nice. The nature is going band for band with the United States and Canada. It is the safest country in Latin America. Maybe Uruguay is safer, but Uruguay is basically a city. So, take that as you will. I don't really know what Canada is like the best at besides like maple syrup and like black bears per thousand inhabitants. I don't know. I have no desire to live in Canada, but it's not because I think it's a crap hole or anything. There's a lot of countries I have no desire to live in. Like I wouldn't live in Vietnam, but I really like Vietnam. I just don't really want to live there. I like Costa Rica a lot. I don't want to live in Costa Rica. You know what I'm saying? Brazil was fun. I don't want to live in Brazil. Even Mexico, I would live in Mexico City. It kind of freaks me out how dangerous it is, but oh, that was bad from Shmordov. Would you live in Australia? Um, I don't know. I don't like centipedes, and apparently they're really big there. Oh, David versus Husanov David. Oh my gosh. Oh, just either shoot or pass, baby. Great control, poor pass, 100%. Football Asada will take care of me. I think they live in Guadalajara, which I'd like Guadalajara, but I wouldn't live there. I spent 2 weeks there. It was enough. Are you saying you hate Vietnam? Don't be shocked if Jack manages Uzbekistan. That would be. I mean, what do I even do in life after that? Like, are you serious? I have a YouTube channel and I'm managing the Uzbek national team. That would be, yeah. Tears are about to start forming in my eyes. That would be incredible. Oh, Mr. Yam is saying that I'm actually a double idiot because Basong was 27, but I was talking about the wrong player. Oh, and here's Jaden Nelson. Now that I've remembered his name again. Oh, he tries to dribble Kusanov. That just ain't happening, bro. That just ain't happening. What about Colombia? I haven't been to Colombia. Shot comes in from Saliba, gets blocked. I'm kind of worried about safety concerns. I had some friends who studied abroad there, and they're like, dude, it's dangerous as hell. Same thing with Ecuador. Like, Ecuador is so fun, but everyone in Quito is scared to death to go outside. And I'm like, I don't want to live there. Jack, is Connor the most annoying Argentine? Oh, far from it. Far from it. No, no. No, the most annoying Argentines are the ones I play pickup football with. Those guys. Oh my gosh. How's your boy Fifin playing lately? Lopetegui's ruined him, man. It's completely ruined him. Oh, his face a layup. Good move. And then a just... What is that from Uzbekistan here? Nathan Saliba. The long ball was there for Oluwase. I don't know why he didn't play it. Who's better, Goulet or Yildiz? I would say Goulet is better for now, but I think Yildiz is going to be an animal. Juve have broken David? Maybe. Just live in Uzbekistan? I want to go very soon. My boy Jack giving off Professor Snape vibes. What the hell? Mr. Potter. Our new celebrity. You know what's funny is my brother always says that I am Severus Snape. So that's pretty funny. Not necessarily that I look like him, but like my overall demeanor and attitude is Professor Snape. Would you live in Sweden? Hell no. Hell no. What are the biggest rivalries in international football, in your opinion? Sapo, that's a huge question. The biggest rivals, I mean, Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, USA, Morocco, Senegal after recent events. I'm not even going to say Ghana, Nigeria. I'm not going to say that's a top 5 rivalry. I'm really not. I'm so confused. Nizralev is subbing off and now he's running back on. I don't really know what's happening here. Okay, here is Soliman's super chat that never existed because I'm looking at the super chats and it's never there. Where do you rank Egypt and Africa? Is it crazy to think they're number 1? Yes, it's freaking insane to think that Egypt is number 1 in Africa. That is like a concerning ball opinion to have. The best team in Africa. I just... on what grounds are we even talking about here, man? Are we talking about who has the most AFCONs? Then yeah, the answer is Egypt. When was their last AFCON, though? It's been a minute, hasn't it? So what is the argument that they're the best team in Egypt? You know what makes no sense about Egyptians? They also think their own coach is an idiot and that their own tactics are wrong. So you think your tactics suck, your coach is bad, you're not winning AFCONs, you've never won a World Cup game, and you think you're the best team in Africa. I just like, how is this puzzle coming together? Am I the stupid one? I don't understand. No, there's no argument at all that they're number 1. I would probably have them either they're 5 and Algeria's 6 or Algeria's 5 and Egypt is 6. That's what I would say. Like, they're a good team, but number 1 in Africa. We got to stop here. Okay, here it comes, Faisalev. Give me something to talk about, baby. Shot comes in and it goes wide. I like that, though. A little bit of venom. A little bit of venom. Are you going to go live for Turkey, Venezuela? Wow, that's a random request. I mean, if I was a full-time YouTuber, I would, but when is that game? Hold on, when is that game? It's not tomorrow, obviously, because Turkey played today. Let me see. Okay. It is that's a weird one. Saturday at 7. Oh, that's a weird one. I feel like there's a different game at that time that I'm going to go live for instead. Kusanov again. I think he's had a beast of a game. Uh, Crazy how Jack mogs everybody on the page. Oh my gosh. Who is number 3? Is that Alfie Jones? Number 3 is Alfie Jones. Dude, that ball knowledge is insane, man. I'm recognizing these Canadian subs, dude. That's insane. I saw that Alexi Lalas was doing his group previews and they were like 7 minutes long. I was like, how are you talking about the teams in 7 minutes? There's 4 teams. That's not even 2 minutes per team. I was like, no, man, that's crazy. Like, what are you saying? Like, hey, Bosnia, they have Eden Dzeko and yeah, I think they're here for a good time. Okay, Switzerland. Oh, that's sloppy. Brent says, soy de Canadá, pero además de a mi selección, también animaré a Paraguay y a Argentina. Interesting. Me encanta tu contenido, amigo. Thank you, Brent. You're Canadian y te gusta Paraguay y Argentina y comentas en español, pero sos canadiense? Canadian? How do you say Canadian in Spanish? Canadiense? Canadense? Nationalities are tough. Oh, no. I appreciate that, though, my friend. Jack, have you heard of football sumo wrestling? No, I haven't. I have not heard of that. I don't know if I want to hear that. Bro, Colombia's not that dangerous. Random, that might be true. I've never been. And I think it's kind of dumb to say I would live in a country I haven't been. That sounds kind of ignorant. But the things I have heard is the food is slept on. The nature is really nice. It is dangerous. And that Barranquilla is really touristy. That's what I've heard. Jack, who is the best drip national teams of all time? I mean, Nigeria's in the top 5. South Korea's in the top 5. I don't know if Japan cracks top 5 all time, but South Korea, 100%. Nigeria, 100%. I'm going to say Colombia are in the top 5. Very, very good jerseys. Canada keeps up kits like this. They're going to be there soon, but not quite. Oh, is Mexico top 5? I think they're really, really close. Saliba just loses the ball. And Husanov just kind of beats him up. Okay. Let's see. I have 2 more. Anybody else from Africa have really good kits, like historically? I mean, low-key Angola kits go hard as hell. Low-key, but I'm not going to act like I know what Angola kits look like from the 1990s. I really like Spain's. I always love Spain's jerseys. And maybe Scotland, dude. Scotland's underrated. Those would be my top 5 off the top of my head. Honorable mention to Japan, Mexico, and maybe... Oh, here's a chance here for Uzbekistan. Another one here. That's a mistake by Alfie Jones. Good pressure from Shamordov. He dribbles 2 players. Nesralea ball across, and I think it gets blocked. Yeah, I think it just got blocked, but that was kind of dangerous. Good recovery from Luke DeFuga Rolls. Promise David is on. Yeah, I just saw he got fouled like 30 seconds ago. That's a great slide from Luke. That's freaking great. Alfie Jones's name sounds AI generated. It's so stereotypically English. Yeah, it's very like his parents were taking no risks, right? In the hospital. Shot comes through, it gets blocked. There's too many bodies in the way. Uzbekistan can't find a way through. It's a little blocky block sesh from Jaden Nelson. Kamrabekov actually has had a very good game, I think. He puts it back post. It's cleared. Oh, Promise David almost pounces on it. I want to see Promise David get a chance in this game. Fezalev. Oh, he tries the sauce, and Osorio says, "Oy no." I assume Osorio speaks Spanish. That's getting clipped. That's getting clipped and sent to the Canadian FA and the Colombian FA and the Argentine government. To be fair, Alexi is a high work rate. That is true. It is his full-time job, but that is true. Oh, who just had that great defense there? Sigur, really good against Shamordov. I'm surprised Shamordov has played 78 minutes. I'm kind of surprised by that. I would collab with Alexi Lawless for sure. Canadiense. Okay. Yeah. Nationalities in Spanish. Like, how do you say Scottish? Escocios? Escogios? I don't know how to say that either. I like how Polish people are Polako or Polaka. The only reason I know that is because my girlfriend has a Polaka friend. I don't know how to say Japonés, Japonesa, that one's easy. Coreano, Coreana, that one's easy. Chino, China. All the Americans are easy. Oh my gosh, how do you say like someone from Ghana? How do you say Ghanaian in Spanish? Oh, this is a delicious ball over to Promise David. He should get a shot here. David, and it's a goal. I think that looks clean to me, baby. No, they're saying he was off. Oh, he was hype. I would like to see the replay of this. It's Oluwasei with the ball. He almost had two. Dude, I think he's on. Hold on. Wow. I don't know. The camera looked really tight. That looked really, really tight to me. Oh, Germany have very, very good kids historically too. Woo! Sorry guys, I'm having to skip a lot of chats here. Apparently, I was yapping again, as I tend to do. Can you give a ranking of the most attractive nationalities, but only men? What the is any other? Look, man, this is a serious channel. This is a serious channel. This is a serious game going on right here. Canada, Uzbekistan, and you want me to rank the most attractive men by nationality? There's no way that Filippo's getting asked this stuff, right? Like, are y'all in Michael's chat with this type of stuff? I refuse to believe that. Oh, Nelson does well, but then he just dribbles a bit too much. Most attractive nationalities. This is ridiculous. Okay. I mean, in no particular order, I would say Argentine. I would say Korean. I would say Spanish. I would say, who's the most attractive West Asian people? They're not West Asian. At least I don't think that they are. But I'm gonna say Iranian guys are pretty good looking. Number five here. Greek guys. Top 5. Never ask me that again. Of course, now there's an injury, and I could have been talking about this while there was nothing in the field of play. But Ganes is Ghanaian. I would have never gotten that. Ganes. I like it. That's kind of fun to say. Yeah, I don't think he was off. I actually don't think he was off. I think he was clearly onside. You should collab with Argentine footy YouTubers. There's a lot to choose. I would. I really would. Guatemalan men? I didn't see that many good-looking dudes when I was in Antigua. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't see too many. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying they wouldn't be in the top 5. Egyptian men? I don't know if I've seen enough in person. I mean, I feel like the national team is. Oh, great body from Kusanov. My word. My word. His timing is so good. Safiev being trash as usual, but that's a great track back from Figueroa. I think he's had a very good half. Very, very good half. Safiev still down, clutching his chin. If Egypt make a quarterfinal, will you apologize to? What would I apologize for? I never said Egypt suck. Usually when you apologize, it's because you've wronged somebody. How have I wronged Egyptians? What have I said that was a crime that warrants an apology? I would like to know. Collab with Maxwell? I have. It's just been a really, really long time. I recommend Gonzalo Cardoso. I like his channel. I have no idea what that is. But I am going to, you know what? I'm going to write that down. And by write it down, I mean I'm going to sub on YouTube. Hold on. We're not seeing any action here, so I can take a second. Gonzalo Cardoso. Internet personality. Okay, 275,000 subscribers. A shot comes in here. Oh, Alfie Jones doesn't really catch up to him. It's a good save from St. Clair. Huh. Fan reaction, Católica, Boca. Oh, I know that did. Dude, that did hella views. Yeah, I'm going to check him out. Mexico versus Serbia predictions. Mexico 2, Serbia nothing. That's what I'm saying. No, I really liked Guatemala. Antigua was very touristy, but I did like it. Vasilev's had some good moments here, but he's just not linking up with the team. Do you like the song Hit the Road, Jack? Kind of. Maxwell is MAGA? Bro, that man is not MAGA. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Odo would say he's going to kill me, dude. This man is going to kill me. That was offsides. So that was off. That was legitimately offsides, and they didn't call it. But when Promise David was onside, they called it. You know what's ridiculous to me is that we don't have VAR at every single friendly. You know how many thousands of dollars go into putting these games together, like the revenue from all the ticket sales, and we can't have VAR at a friendly. Like, I know it's a friendly, but I still want it to be officiated the correct way. I don't care that it's a friendly. That Promise David goal should have stood. They robbed my boy Promise David. They did. I feel like Jack hates Sweden. I don't hate Sweden. It just is a frozen hellscape, and I don't want to go there or live there. And the food sucks. But I love Sweden. What is your Mexican name? I don't have a Mexican name. My name literally doesn't really translate. Did you hike the volcano in Guatemala? Yes, I did. I did, Juan. I forgot what it was called, the name of the volcano, but it was the coolest thing that I did there. It was super fun. It was freezing cold. Freezing cold at night. Jack, which teams do you root for over Mexico? Nobody. Nobody over Mexico. But there's a lot of other teams that I support, and oftentimes it's because like I like the players, or it's a really good story, or the manager is just like really underrated. Yeah, Husanov's been unreal this game. Tanny really can't finish? Nah, dude, he can't. How's Uzbekistan playing? Better in the first half. It slowed down a little bit in the second half. Canada, since like minute 70, I think have been better. Jaden looks like the Flores replacement. 100% agree. He's been very good. Nah, he's been good. Osorio's looked pretty good. Oluwaseyi's like he's connecting well. It's just again, where are the goals from the striker position for Canada? Nope. That actually looked like a really good ball. Like here's Oluwaseyi. Like he's got good feet. He's got good dribbling. This is really good from him. I mean, that was pretty good from him. He's not a bad footballer. He's just a bad finisher. Here's Nelson dancing away from somebody. I don't even know who that is from Uzbekistan. They made too many subs. Jaquinho, if I was Brazilian. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, here's a great ball. And Husanov is... Dude, he's such a beast. That like the amount of space Jaden Nelson had on Husanov there, and Husanov still, and Nelson is fast, and Husanov still comfortably got there first. Nah, man, this guy's a freak. This guy is a freak. Maxwell is a communist. He's definitely closer to a communist than MAGA. I can tell you that. Jack, will you ever introduce us to your girl? Yes, at some point. At some point. Uzbekistan cannot string together a good attack right now. Yeah, it became a little too disjointed. Girlfriend streaming 100K? That's very possible. Very possible. Who's better, Kim Min-jae or Husanov? Is Husanov for sure. Husanov for sure. I love Kim Min-jae, but he's slowed down a bit since the injuries. I think he's now underrated, where people think that, because he lost his starting spot at Bayern, that he sucks. I would say again, that's a great goal. Jaden Nelson. And you, sir, you just got 15 extra minutes against Bosnia in match day 1. That's a great attack. It's a bad giveaway, actually, from Uzbekistan. Bad playing in the back. I don't know who that is that got ripped. Number 23. I don't know the entire Uzbek bench. Esenov. Like, I don't know who this is. Sherzad Esenov. Kind of got ripped there. Again, there we go. Great Oluwaseyi link-up play. Like, he's a good passer. Actually, he was the one with the press, too. Promise David, he does well here. Oluwase just does well. There's nothing Husanov can do. He's marking two guys at the same time. Very calm, cool finish. Wow. Okay, I have one talking point that I'm going to mention when this game is over in a couple minutes. I would say deserved. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna hold my thoughts. We got 45 seconds left, and then yeah. Good second half for Canada, 100%. Yes, good second half. Jaden played better than Miller. I would say Canada's. Oh, here's Jaden Nelson again. No way. Yeah, Husanov blocks that. I would say Canada weren't playing as well when Liam Miller was there, so Liam Miller kind of stood out a little bit more. Both were good though. Like I don't know. I think if you're Jesse Marsh, you say, okay, great. Hey, Liam Miller, I want you to play as hard as you possibly can for 45 minutes, and then I'm subbing Jaden on, and Jaden, you give me the hardest 45 minutes of your life that you've ever played. That is game. Canada 2, Uzbekistan 0. That's what I would say. But yeah, I think it's a good win for Canada. My thoughts on this. This is now another instance in which Uzbekistan has played quite well against a very good CONCACAF team on the road. If this is a boxing match, Uzbekistan is going into the 9th inning and they're up on the scorecard. And then at the end of the game, they fail to get it done and they lose by multiple goals. This is disturbingly similar to when the USA beat Uzbekistan 3-0. Uzbekistan missing a lot of chances early on. They don't have the talent of the USA. Uzbekistan does not have the talent of Canada. Canada are an incredibly talented national team. Didn't take their opportunities. Canada was going to grow back into the game eventually. They're the home side, and they have that talent. And Uzbekistan's failure to kill the game kind of screwed them. I'm going to hit mute so I don't do anything here. This is highlighting what the Uzbeks need to do to take that next step. They need to be able to beat teams like this. I've been saying this for so freaking long. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Uzbekistan do not have statement wins. I've been saying it forever. Literally go back to my 2023 Asian Cup preview. We're about to have the 2027 Asian Cup, by the way. Hit subscribe for that. And I would say the Uzbeks just don't beat good teams. Canada is a good team. They didn't beat them. They're competitive. This was a very competitive game. Truth be told, a fair scoreline, 2-2. Truth be told, 2-2 is a fair scoreline. But this is a pattern now. This is a pattern with Uzbekistan playing well, and it's just not enough. They can't put the chances away. Look at the goal scoring options for Uzbekistan. It is Shamordov, and then the list ends. You have Canada, you have Jonathan David, you have Kyle Larin, you have your two top goal scorers in national team history. You have Promise David, you have Oluwase. You can't let that more talented team hang around, especially not as the host. So this is why I don't think Uzbekistan can make it out of the group, because for them to take down a team like DR Congo, like I think Canada's better than DR Congo. And that would be the biggest win that the Uzbeks have had in a very, very long time. For Canada, I would say, given the fact that this was pretty close to a full-strength Uzbek team, it's a good result. The first half, there was some fortune there. Let's call it what it was. But the second half, especially minute 60 onwards, yeah, man. I mean, Canada looked good. Canada looked good. Jaden Nelson, huge stock up. Liam Miller, stock up. I'm going to say it. I'm not afraid to say it. Luke DeFugarola, some really good interventions in the back. Looked really, really nice to see Alistair Johnston and Bombito out there again. Crepeau is the starter. I'm going to keep on saying this too, and people are going to keep on getting mad. Oh, Jack, but he conceded 6 goals in the game for Orlando. I don't care. I don't care. He plays really well for Canada. Let him be the starter. St. Clair had 1 save, but Crepeau, to me, just has to be the number 1 until he loses it, of course. Any other stock ups for Canada? I mean, you could say minor stock up for Osorio. You could say stock up for Tani Oluwaseyi. You know, we know his limitations as a player. It's all finishing. Nobody thinks he's not skilled. Stock up for Uzbekistan. I mean, Husanov was just a freaking tank once again. He was a beast. Stock down on Nemetov. I don't understand why he's starting games like this. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. Other stock down, Safiev, Nizralev, not good games from either fullbacks here. Kamrabekov, stock up. Stock down, Shukurov, not a good Shukurov game. Not at all. Stock down, Uranov, poor as well. And then Shamordov missing 3 chances. Can't happen. I would say minor stock up in Vazilev. I thought he looked lively. He had a couple good dribbles. He adds that, that Sasson that this Uzbek team is just kind of lacking otherwise. Overall entertainment, I liked this game a lot. Like a lot. I would say this was an 8 out of 10 game. I really had a good time. Maybe you guys are like, oh, Jack's biased. I am biased, but, I really liked it. Crepeau won player of the match. I think that's fair because even that 1 save that he had off Shamordov off the set piece was ridiculous. Saliba and Priso stock up. Yeah. Saliba had a couple pretty good passes as well. Honestly, it's hard to say that a Canadian did bad. I'm kind of struggling. Jonathan David wasn't great. Tejan was probably the worst Canadian today. If I had to isolate one, he needs to be annihilating Nizralev in one-on-ones. That guy cannot really defend. So I'm a little disappointed in Tejan today, but pleasantly surprised with Liam Miller and Jaden Nelson. Does Ronaldo score against the Uzbeks? I don't know. Laren wasn't that good either. No, that's true. Why has Canada not won a trophy in the past decade? They deserve one in the Davies era. I think Canadians are asking themselves the same thing, man. That Guatemala loss in the quarterfinal was just unforgivable. I know they had a red card and lost on pens, but that was really the one, man. That was really a great opportunity for them. I was shook. I couldn't even watch the game because I was flying that day, and I checked Twitter and I saw Canada lost, and I was like, no, man, like that. Come on. I was honestly really upset. I want Canada to be, to be a good program. First half sucked. I don't think it sucked, Cuff them. I thought it was pretty good. Jack, did you love the Canada game? Yeah, I wouldn't say love. I would give Canada, I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10 for this game. Second half was good. First half was okay. Second half was good. First half was okay. It wasn't shit. It was okay. Oh, yeah, and the Promise David goal, which was definitely not offsides. I forgot about that. So maybe an actual fair score is 3-2 for Canada. If we're talking really good opportunities that should have been scored, maybe it's actually a 3-2 in favor of Canada. They should aim for a Gold Cup, 100%. Do I have Canada beating Bosnia? Yes, I do. 1-0. I think it's going to be pretty brutal, but I think they're going to do it. Should we sell Uzbek stocks? Did you have Uzbek stocks? I don't know how many people have Uzbek stocks right now. You should not sell it for the 2027 Asian Cup. For this World Cup, I do believe they get grouped. It pains me to say that, but I do believe that is what ultimately happens. I was just watching the second Shomurdov miss, the one that was saved by Crepeau. Yornov did create the chance, actually. So I guess that's one good contribution. Do you think Uzbekistan can be a top 15 nation in the next 50 years? I mean, 50 years is a long time, but no, I don't see enough teams dropping out. Will they win an Asian Cup in the next 3 tournaments? Yes. That's what I think that will happen. Could they break into, 35 on the FIFA rankings? Yeah, I think they could. Top 15, no. What are your thoughts about Indonesia at the Asian Cup? I think they should try to do better than 2023. They should be trying to win a knockout game. Quarterfinals should be what their objective is. Anything after that is a bonus. I think that's what Indonesia should be doing. They should really be trying to beat Qatar as well. That's like a mini objective. Beating Thailand would be pretty nice for them as well. I need to check Twitter to make sure Bombito's okay. That kind of freaked me out. That video does not look good. Is the rain a big factor for both teams for you? Probably more so for Canada. I think the Uzbeks are a little bit more crossing focused than Canada are, but I don't know. Both teams were slipping quite a bit. I will say that. How good is Fazalev? He took a lot of corners. He's good. He's very, very skilled. Okay, I'm looking at the final stats here. 4 shots on target for Canada, 2 for Uzbekistan, 10 total shots for Canada. A lot of those came in the second half, man. 15 fouls for Uzbekistan, 9 for Canada. So they caught up a little bit. Safiev is the baddest player. Yeah, he's not good. He is not good. Jack, please read my comment. Here's a sample of the Copa America group and give me your thoughts and mini predictions. Pot 1, Ecuador. Pot 2, Mexico. Pot 3, Paraguay. Pot 4, Chile. God, that's a pretty scary group, I would say, from Mexico. Chile will always give me PTSD. Ecuador's a guaranteed draw. And Paraguay, I think, would beat Mexico. So I actually think Mexico would get grouped in that, to be honest. Finish on 3 points, probably beat Chile. And that would be that. Bombito's fine. Okay, good. Good. Will you be watching Haiti versus New Zealand tomorrow? I will leave you guys with my prediction for my next live stream. Let me tell you guys here. Hold on. Let me pull up the good old calendar. Okay, we are on Monday, June 1st. Am I doing any live streams tomorrow? I don't think so. I don't think I can. I mean, Haiti, New Zealand would be fun. I need to see if there's even a stream I can find. Wednesday, I would really like to do either the Netherlands, Algeria, or DR Congo, Denmark. I might put up a poll. Which one do you guys want me to watch? And I will watch that one. Thursday, Spain versus Iraq is the same time as France, Cote d'Ivoire. I'm sorry, guys. I'm choosing France, Cote d'Ivoire. If I get to do one, I'm choosing France, Cote d'Ivoire. I'm so sorry. And then I got Mexico, Serbia. I might not go live for that just because it is so freaking late. Friday, no lives for me. Saturday, USA, Germany. I might do Argentina, Honduras at 9 o'clock. That sounds kind of fun. And then Sunday, Colombia, Jordan. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a good one. Morocco versus Norway. Damn, that's a great one, too. Okay, so I just said a whole lot there. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I will be live Wednesday midday for sure. I will probably be live for France, Ivory Coast. And I will be live for USA versus Germany. Ooh, Switzerland, Australia is the same time. Do I care? Y'all probably don't want to see Switzerland, Australia, do you? Let's be honest. Nobody wants to watch Australia, even Australians. Yeah, so I guess what I'm trying to say is there will be a lot of streams. And then Jordan, Colombia. God, that's like the Jack Derby, man. That is so freaking nice. Egypt, Brazil. Oh, that's on Sunday? Oh, that's not a bad game. That's interesting. Will you watch Argentina Honduras? I will try. If I don't have any romantic plans for Saturday evening, I will watch that game. If I do have romantic plans, then no, I won't be live. Are you streaming Canada versus Ireland? Probably not. Probably not. I always try to do one Canada stream per window, and like this was obviously the one I was more excited for. And guys, truth be told, it was a really good game. It was a really good game. I kind of want to see who they have ranked as the player of the match. I wonder if it is going to be Oluwaseyi. It is actually Jaden Nelson. Wow. Okay. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. That's pretty cool. Let me see. For Uzbekistan, they have Husanov as the highest rated player, and I am not shocked even a little bit at that. But okay, guys. It has been 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm going to go to bed because I have a job and I need sleep, and there's more content that I need to publish for you guys on the channel. So just keep an eye on the live tab on the channel to know which game I choose for sure. I will probably put a poll on the channel as well. Which game do you guys want me to do on Wednesday? DR Congo, Denmark, or Netherlands, Algeria? So I'd like to hear from you guys. This was a great match. I missed a super chat. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay. Saw this question in the chat, and this will be my last one before I end. What do you think? Who do you think will be the Flores replacement? Priso or Nelson? This is actually a hilarious question because I didn't think Jaden Nelson was not going to make the squad. I don't remember him not being on the roster. It should absolutely be him. Absolutely should be him. I'm surprised he wasn't there already. And I think after this performance, I kind of think we know what Jesse Marsh should do. But anyways, guys, eyes on the channel for more lives in the next week or so, and the World Cup's in 10 days. So yes, Canada will be streamed on the channel. Uzbekistan will be streamed on the channel. Everybody will be streamed on the channel. So plenty of stuff for you guys to look forward to. Chat, y'all have been awesome. Canada 2, Uzbekistan 0. I'll see y'all.